All right, today with 9.2, we're adding and subtracting polynomials. Okay, so our objectives are to add polynomials and to subtract polynomials. Remember we talked about polynomials yesterday in the different terms. So when adding polynomials, you are simply combining like terms. Okay, it may be helpful to align like terms for vertical computation, so I'll show you what that looks like, but it is not necessary. Okay, and so then there's this chart that helps us look at how to add polynomials, and the same thing works for subtracting. So if we want to do it vertically, we're going to arrange the polynomials so the like terms are aligned vertically, and then add the columns. So if we had 2x squared plus x plus x, or let's see, 3x plus 7. Okay, what I did here is I aligned the like terms together. There weren't any other terms that had an x squared, so this just stays 2x squared. X plus 3x is a positive 4x. And there aren't any other constants, so it's just plus 7. Again, you don't have to do that. Originally, it might help to say like, okay, this would have been 2x squared plus x plus 3x plus 7. Okay, that would have been what it looked like horizontally. And so we can do either of those methods for that. Okay, then if we do them horizontally, we're just going to remove the parentheses and combine the like terms. So I'm going to show you the vertical strategy on example 1, or I'll show both of them to you, I suppose, on 1. And then example 2, we'll just do the vertical, and then after that, we'll work on just the horizontal. All right, so on example 1, we're adding the polynomial 3a plus 2b minus 8c plus 8 and the polynomial 2a minus 4b plus 6c plus 9. All right, so to add them vertically, to try this strategy, we're going to line them up. This one works really well with that. So we've got 3a plus 2b. Notice I'm putting the operation with the term minus 8c plus 8. Okay, I'm spreading it out a little bit just so I can have all my terms in there. So then my next one, I'm going to add 2a minus 4b plus 6c and plus 9. All right, so then I'm just adding the column. 3a plus 2a, well, that's 5a. A positive 2b minus 4b, well, that's a negative 2b. Negative 8c plus 6c, well, that's a negative 2c. And a positive 8 plus 9 is a positive 17. So if we rewrote it closer together, it'd be 5a minus 2b minus 2c plus 17. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the horizontal method here. If I can get this section erased. Okay, so if we do this horizontally, we're looking for like terms. Okay, so let me use some different colors here. So like the first one we have, if I could get my pen to go. All right, so we have a 3a here and a 2a here. So 3a plus 2a is 5a. Then we have a positive 2b, taking the operation with it, minus 4b. So positive 2b minus 4b is negative 2b. Then we have a negative 8c and a positive 6c. So negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2c. Notice we're getting the same answers that we got here. And our last one, we have a positive 8 or plus 8 and a plus 9, a positive 9. So that's going to give me a positive 17. I get the exact same answer no matter which way I line it up. But you need to do which one is helpful for you, okay, and the most beneficial. All right, so on example 2, let's look again at the vertical. Okay, so this one has 3 polynomials that we're adding. Okay, so we've got 2x squared plus 3xy plus 5y squared. All right, so then our next one is 8x squared, so it's going to line up here. Minus 5xy, that's going to line up here. And then plus 3y, that does not line up here. So we're going to have to come over and make a new column for that one. And then for our last one, still addition, so we have an x squared, which does line up here, and plus a 2y squared, so that does not go with the xy's, it goes with this one, so that's plus 2y squared. And so maybe it would help if you drew the columns like a table. Not for sure if the vertical works for you, but again, whichever way works for you. So if we have here, if we add up our column, 2x squared plus 8x squared plus 1x squared, 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 1 is 11. And then positive 3xy minus 5xy, that's going to give us a negative 2xy. Positive 5y squared plus 2y squared is a positive 7y squared. And then we just have the plus 3y out here. So again, if we rewrote this, if we needed to write it a little closer, or you could just say this is it. If you want it to look more formula-like, it's 11x squared minus 2xy plus, that's a terrible looking y, sorry about that, plus 7y squared plus 3y. Okay, so that's, again, that vertical method. Having the columns set up is a great way to do it, just so you can organize your work. If you don't like that, let's take B and C and look at keeping them horizontal. Okay, so in this case, we're looking for like terms. Okay, so the parentheses don't even matter at this point. Okay, because it's addition, I don't have to distribute anything, so it's not going to change anything. So I don't have to think about those. I can rewrite it. You can leave them, right? Because you can't do anything inside the parentheses because they all have different terms, and we're combining like terms. So there's a 3x squared, so there's an x squared here, and there's an x squared here. So 3x squared plus 8x squared is 11x squared. Okay, then we have a positive 2x, and hey, there's an x over here. It's a negative 7x. So 2x plus negative 7x is negative 5x. And then we have a constant, negative 5 and negative 10. So what's negative 5 plus negative 10? Negative 15 it is. And that's our answer. Because all you're doing is combining like terms. Okay. Again, if we look, we're adding these, so the parentheses don't really matter. We just need like terms now. Okay, so our first term here is 15a squared. We don't have any more a squareds anywhere, so that just is 15a squared. Then the next one is a negative 7ab. And we have here a positive 8ab. So negative 7 plus 8ab is just a positive 1ab. Okay, then we have negative 12b. We look around for like terms. We have a negative 3b. Negative 12b plus negative 3b is negative, my marker quit. Oh, hey, check it out. We got a flash on the board. Okay, there we go. Negative 15ab. Oh, pardon me, negative 15b. Okay, then we have a positive 3c squared, a positive 12c squared. So positive 3c squared plus positive 12c squared is a positive 15c squared. And you've combined all the like terms. So you're done. Okay, now we're going to switch gears right here. So pay attention. Maybe you want to draw a line there and help yourself, but we're moving to subtraction. These are different. Just slightly. Okay, just slightly. And the reason I say that is because when we are subtracting, we have to distribute in order to continue. So the first polynomial does not change. It stays. So 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. And then we're going to distribute. So it's going to be minus 4x squared. A negative, or a minus, times negative 5 is a positive 5x. A negative minus a positive 2 is going to become a negative 2. So that's the first thing, is we have to distribute the subtraction sign to all of them so we can proceed. And now we're ready to go. All right, so I have an x squared term. We have 3x squared. Do we have any other x squareds? Excellent, we have a negative 4x squared. So 3 and negative 4 is a negative 1x squared. Next up here, we have a x term. We have 2x. Do we have any other x terms? Excellent, we have a positive 5x. So positive 2x and a positive 5x makes, excellent, a positive 7x. Then we have a negative 5. My color pen did not change. There we go, a negative 5. So a constant. Do we have any other constants? Good, we have a negative 2. So negative 5 and negative 2 is negative 7. And you are finished. You've combined all your like terms. And this is the horizontal method, right? You don't have to rewrite and make columns. You just do it. Okay, so let's look at E here. Okay, again, E is subtraction, so we have to distribute. And so let me do this a little differently this time. So the first polynomial doesn't change. So we're keeping 5a minus 7b plus 6c plus 10. Okay, and we're going to distribute. So then we're going to have minus 3a. Negative times positive 4b is negative 4b. Negative times negative 8c is a positive 8c. Negative times negative 9 is a positive 9. That's the part that changed. Now that we've distributed the subtraction, we can combine like terms. So the first term is an a. We have 5 a's. Okay, and now we have negative 3 a's. What's 5 and negative 3? Perfect. That's 2a. Okay, next up then, our next term is a b. So we have negative 7b. Do we have any more b terms? Right here, right? We have a negative 4b. So negative 7 and negative 4 makes negative 11b. Okay, our next term is a c term. We have a positive 6c. Do we have any more c terms? Okay, good. It's positive 8. So 6c plus 8c is 14c. And then lastly, we have a constant of 10. Do we have any other constants, right? Just a constant is just a number. Good, we have plus 9. So 10 plus 9 is positive 19. And that is it. You've added your or here in this case, you've subtracted your two polynomials. Okay, so the only difference with subtraction, these two, is that you cannot forget to distribute this minus sign. You have to distribute the minus sign in subtraction. Okay, that's it for today. So you can get started on your homework. Page 376, 1 through 33, odd.